Your 20s are a pivotal age. It's a time to enjoy the greatest freedom you'll ever know until retirement. It's also the ideal age to begin investing because you have so much time on your side and can enjoy the magic of compound interest. There's a saying, the more you risk, the more you can earn. You'll graduate soon and you're excited to be starting a career for which you have great passion. Unfortunately, all those years of student living has left you in a pretty uncertain financial situation. It's wise to start preparing for financial independence right now. Setting a goal to be financially free before you kiss your 20s goodbye is one of the best decisions you can make. Here's how to do it. 1. Budgeting. Budgeting is an essential part of everyday financial security. It involves knowing how much money you have coming in and how much money you have going out. When you have this information, it's easier to spot areas where you can cut back on spending and save money. Create a realistic budget to ensure your money is being spent wisely. If you're having trouble making ends meet each week, take a good long look at discretionary spending. Figuring out how much you spend each year on coffee, takeaway food, and clothes can be an eye-opening experience. Factor in essentials such as rent, bills, and transport. Set some long and short-term savings goals and stick to them. Each night, take 5 minutes to go over your budget and see whether you've stayed in line with your spending. Doing this regularly will give you a clear picture of whether or not you are meeting your spending goals for the month. A daily review may seem like a lot, but this schedule keeps the check-ins brief since you only have to review one day's worth of transactions. If you are married, be sure to have a discussion with your partner so you can each stay on track with your spending goals. If both partners are monitoring the credit card accounts frequently, you won't be caught off guard by large purchases or bills. 3. Set financial goals. To reach your lifelong dreams, you need to set financial goals. By setting long-term, mid-term, and short-term financial goals, you'll be one step closer to being financially secure. Plus, if you aren't working toward anything specific, you're likely to spend more money than you should. A long-term goal, for example, might be saving for retirement. A short-term goal could be building up your emergency fund. Part of preparing now for your financial future is learning how to save money effectively. This includes setting specific savings goals and then using the right tools to reach those goals. For example, if you want to save up for a car, what steps do you need to get there? The same applies to saving for a house or a vacation. Estimate how much money you'll need to meet each of your goals. A key to achieving these goals is to assign them specific dollar amounts. Don't just say you want to save a lot or enough. Say $20,000 or whatever amount is right for your situation. You're more likely to achieve specific, actionable goals. 4. Building an emergency fund. Having an emergency fund helps protect you from unexpected and unforeseen financial circumstances in life. You can't know if your car will need repairs or if you will have to visit the emergency room. In these instances, having emergency savings could help prevent you from getting into debt because you didn't have to take out a loan or run a high credit card balance to pay for the unexpected expense. Creating an emergency fund could be included as one of your specific savings goals when you start budgeting. The size of your fund depends on how much money you think you might need. It could be a few $100s to get by in the event of an isolated incident, or thousands of dollars to get by for months if your basic expenses are higher. Keep in mind that the right amount for you could change as your financial needs increase or decrease. 5. Generate passive income. The quicker you can get your money working for you and generating revenue while you sleep, the quicker you'll be able to live the life of your dreams, reduce your stress, and likely live longer too. This one is hard to grasp, especially for high earners. Every dollar that you earn passively is worth $10 that you earned by trading your time. When you generate passive income, you create the ultimate form of freedom. Your time on this planet is limited, and it's important to find ways to ensure you can maximize earnings while minimizing your time spent on working. Passive income is typically a way to earn income without actively having to do much other than put the initial effort in. 0.7. You have plenty of ways to earn passive income, including real estate investing or creating an online course. Starting your own blog, delivering food or groceries, or renting out your car when you're not using side hustles are gigs you do on the side, apart from your actual job. This could include it. 6. Get smart with your credit card. It's all too common for new graduates to be living with maxed out credit cards. When setting your budget, include paying off high-interest credit cards as soon as possible. It's easy to lose track of credit card debt. Ask your credit card provider if you can get automated alerts that warn you when you're reaching your spending limit or spending over a certain amount. 7. Improve your credit score. Building credit in your 20s and 30s can open up financial opportunities for the rest of your life. Having a good credit score could qualify you for better financial products, including credit cards and loans with lower interest rates. If you want to build credit, apply for different financial products and use them responsibly. For example, using a credit card instead of a debit card to make everyday purchases can help establish your credit history. In addition, you could earn valuable rewards in the form of points, miles, or cashbacks. As long as you pay off your balance and don't miss any payments, you could see your credit score increase. 8. Get good at finding deals. There are a lot of ways you can save money on things you normally buy, such as clothing or groceries. This may mean learning the best time of year to buy clothing or find a deal on a new car. You can find ways to save on everything from your groceries to your furniture. If you make looking for a deal a habit, you will be able to save significantly over the course of your life. 9. Learn to avoid impulse shopping. A smart shopper is a bit different from a deal hunter. Once you have perfected the art of finding a good deal, you need to become a smart shopper and determine whether you need the item at all before you buy it. That does not mean you should not buy things you want. It means you have the ability to classify wants as such and to make sure that you have the money available to cover a purchase without dipping into savings. A good idea is to wait at least 24 hours before making a major purchase. 10. Learn how to invest. It involves savings accounts, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, and much more. This is why a relatively small amount of savings each year could equal over $1 million in retirement. Keep in mind that all investments involve some risk. FDIC-insured bank accounts are typically low risk because your money is insured by the federal government, but they also might not offer much earning potential. Stocks are often associated with more risk, but the earning potential is typically higher. I would also recommend investing in assets that have these 3 benefits. 1. Increase in value over time, which can later be sold for a profit. 2. Pay you positive cash flow monthly, quarterly. 3. Have tax benefits like a 1031 exchange on real estate proper. While making investments, you should always think about the worst-case scenario and be ready for it. People generally expect handsome returns considering the best-case scenario, but have no strategy in place when things go wrong. Diversification is also key. Remember to never put all your eggs in one basket. 11. Don't spend to keep up with others. Part of budgeting and saving money is making sure you aren't caught up in unnecessary spending because of social pressure. It's one thing to buy clothes, a car, or a house because you need to and it makes sense financially. But it's another thing to live beyond your means as a way to stay up to date socially. If you focus on your savings goals now and make prudent financial decisions, you're likely to see your choices pay off later on. This doesn't mean you can't spend money on entertainment or anything else that isn't strictly necessary. Just remember to stay within your budget while still enjoying life. 11. Bottom line. As they say, it's never too late to start saving. But the same goes for getting your finances in order from an early age. Your 20s and 30s are likely to be filled with big decisions that can affect your financial outlook for years to come, but it's up to you whether the outlook is positive. Remember that taking steps now to prepare yourself financially, whether it's learning how to invest or setting and sticking to a budget, could help you achieve financial freedom in the future.